Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Let's start with a small game this morning. I show you a picture and with that picture you try to guess what day it is. Good morning everyone, indeed it is Monday and we can clearly see it on the face of Pirlo. Jokes aside, this was Pirlo in press conference yesterday. He said a lot of things. So what we will do today, this morning, this Monday morning, a day where we will play tonight versus Crotone, capital, important game. We will go through the Italian international papers, but also in the press conference of Pirlo to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. I start immediately recapping the game because we are the last one to play unusual on Monday night, but tonight we play versus Crotone, and in this weekend starting on Friday there were a lot of games. So Atalanta-Napoli, crazy game with a 4-2. Napoli again, after the loss in Europa League, they lost again. They were only able to win with a penalty versus Juventus. Deserved loss for Juventus that time, but yesterday versus Atalanta 4-2. Benevento-Roma 0-0. Crazy, because I would never think they would have drawn versus Benevento, but we already draw versus them in the first leg. Now we have Cagliari-Torino 0-1, Fiorentina-Spezia 3-0, Genoa versus Verona 2-2. Verona, that will be the opponent of Juventus next week on Saturday. Lazio-Sampdoria 1-0, Milan-Inter, the big derby della Madonnina. Milan was destroyed 3-0, Parma-Udinese 2-2, and then Sassuolo-Bologna 1-1. That brings us to a ranking where we see Inter with 53 points, Milan 49, Roma 44, Atalanta 43, Lazio 43, Juventus 42 with 2 games to play already. Tonight, if we win versus Crotone, we can be again back third with 1 point more than Roma, 2 points more than the other ones that I just said. Napoli 40 points. So we continue and we start immediately, guys, with the front pages. Corriere dello Sport. For sure. Yesterday, Inter, they won 3-0 versus Milan. Fuga per lo scudetto. What does fuga mean? An escape. Escape, and they love it. They love when in Italy, when there is a team that is more than 1 point above the direct opponent, that is Milan in that case, and now it's 4 points for Inter. They love to use the word fuga. Fuga, run away from Milan towards the scudetto for Inter. Brace of Lautaro, 1 goal of Lukaku. Inter destroy Milan, and now they are at +4. I have to admit that yesterday they destroyed them. What are they saying about Juventus? Pirlo, dobbiamo per forza vincere. Pirlo, we have to win, cost what cost. And on that one, I can put my signature on because he is correct. We have to win, cost what cost. I made a few videos in the last few days and you know that I try to be positive and to believe in the Scudetto until the end. And it's true, I still believe in it, but that doesn't mean that everything is beautiful and beautiful like a blue sky. Absolutely not. We have to win starting tonight, otherwise even me, the last positive and optimist on earth, will start to doubt. So we have to win tonight. Gazzetta dello Sport, strapotere Inter, super strong leader Inter, blah blah blah. And then about Pirlo, Juve, la missione inseguimento. Pirlo per sfruttare il calendario. We have Pirlo that is starting the mission of the following Inter because they are on top. Indeed, we have to take advantage of the calendar. We will go through the calendar towards the end of the video. If you didn't yet, please subscribe to the channel, put a maximum of like. Why do you have to subscribe? Because on this channel we try to inform all the lovers of Juventus and not about what's going on in our black and white team, 360 degree, and we try also to entertain. Tutto Sport, don't forget the likes. Tutto Sport, Inter atto di forza. Inter is showing their strength. Aggrappati a Ronaldo. Stick to Ronaldo. It's like, yeah, carry Ronaldo will carry you on. And yes, we will speak about Cristiano Ronaldo and we will need him tonight. Stasera Juve Crotone, this evening Juve Crotone. Pirlo Pirlo is losing again Dybala. So let's see what we are seeing inside the papers. Reazione silenziosa. Silent reaction. This is what we need because Pirlo said words, no, the facts will count tonight. We know that for 3 games we didn't win. 0-0 versus Inter, we know that that was a really great game because it gave us access to the final of Coppa Italia, but then we lost versus Napoli, we lost versus Porto, one goal in the last 3 games, the one from Federico Chiesa that brought us a bit of hope for the Champions League, and then 6 players that will not be able to play today. Rabiot with a suspensions, and then we will speak about the 5 otherwise in a few minutes. What else did Pirlo said yesterday in press conference? That this week Agnelli didn't go to the team to speak or to do a speech or whatever. The group, the team know that they have to react, and also again with facts and not only with words. La Juve si affida alla fame di CR7. Juventus is actually sticking together with Cristiano Ronaldo, and they hope that his hunger for the goal will be enough today because we have a lot of missing players. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't score for 3 consecutive games, really unusual, and for the first time this season he's not first in the capocannoniere, in the ranking of the top scorer in Serie A, because yesterday Lukaku scored. Dybala is again out, so Romeo Agresti yesterday made a beautiful recap of the J medical situation, saying that Dybala is out. We were all counting on him. Maybe a bit too early, like I anticipated you a few days ago in the video, that yes, Dybala will be the extra man, the new signing for January, or at least for the second part of the year, but be cautious because he's still not there. He's still feeling pain at his knee. So this is Dybala. Morata that has a few problems. It will be a really great news if we have him on the bench. McKennie still hip problems. He will be there. He will probably start, but he has still problems on his hip that doesn't allow him to play at 100% level. Kulusevski is not at the top because he had some flu symptoms in the beginning of the week. He will play because we have no other choice, but difficult. Arthur, no news at the moment. Is still day by day situation. If we continue, we speak about Chiellini, about Bonucci, about Quadrado, that the 3 of them, they will come back in the beginning of March, between the 6th and the 9th of March. So Bentancur, Kulusevski, fiducia, trust in Bentancur and Kulusevski. Pirlo was speaking about it. Yes, they didn't play a great game versus Porto in Champions League. The first one to know it without need of criticism or of death messages. It is themselves, because they know that they didn't play great. Pirlo said to them, guys, we need to show we are Juventus. We need to have that mental strength. We are expecting something else already for the game versus Crotone. The first one that were really sad about the situation were the 2 young guys. They were sad, and now it's time to take their responsibility to show that also mentally they are Juve players. Buffon se riprende la Juve. Buffon is taking back his Juventus. I will tell you something, when he's in the on the field, not criticizing Szczesny, because I love Szczesny, but when Buffon is in the field, I have that kind of security, and he will try to show it already today because he will be a starter. It will be, we know it, Demiral and De Ligt together, they have the age of Papa Buffon. And speaking about them, the 2 players, the 2 defenders, center-back defenders, Demiral and De Ligt, they played 5 games together, 4 victories and 1 draw, with only 1 goal conceded. So I have quite a lot of hope. The difference is that today, with the 2 youngsters on the field, they will probably play a lot higher on the field because they are really aggressive, and with the 2 of them, they will be able to play their game. What about Ramsey? Ramsey is back, and he will again try to be a starter today. This was not 100% confirmed by Pirlo, but it should be like that. We still don't know what kind of position will he take, the position starting on the wing and then being the number 10 like he usually did, or will it be McKennie that take that position, and what would mean that actually Ramsey will be the central midfielder, a bit more in defense, unusual role. I'm really curious to see his position. Let's see. There was written also that since the beginning Ramsey made sure that the Pirlo fell in love with his qualities and with him as a man. Pirlo loved him, he trusted him, but the problem were the injuries. We know know it. What about now the 11 starters? Like Tuttosport is saying, and most of the papers are saying it. Buffon in the goal with Danilo on the right, Demiral, De Ligt and Alexandro on the left with a 4-man defense. Chiesa, Bentancur, Ramsey, McKennie, and then in the front Kulusevski and Ronaldo. We don't have a lot of choice. Fagioli, the Messiah, the young talent, he will be on the bench and probably he will play in the second half. Maybe subbing Ramsey with Frabotta, maybe subbing McKennie at a certain moment of the game. Let's see what will happen today, but we have a lot of players that are missing. Around Turin, Maurizio, and we are going towards the end of the video. The next 8 games: Crotone, Verona, Spezia, Lazio, Cagliari, Benevento, Torino, and Genoa. 8 games that on the paper are okay. We should take advantage of them. So we will go for it because we still believe in the Scudetto, but we will start again, like I said in the beginning of the video, today. Today is the first game of these 8 that we have to win. Dragoshin, apparently there is a contact and an agreement between both parties for a contract extension that would be really great. Apparently in the coming days, the agent of Dybala, Jorge Antun, could meet Juventus and move forward for the negotiation. We were waiting for that since so long, but it's unlikely that Juventus will offer more than the 10 million that were refused by Dybala last year. I give you appointment at halftime and at full time of the game to see the reaction, hopefully with a big smile and a lot of positivity. Ciao guys, I hope you enjoyed. Start the week as good as it can. Forza Juve.